Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be that manager? You know, the one who gets incredible results but also has a team that genuinely loves working for them? It kind of feels like the holy grail of leadership, right? Well, that's exactly what we're diving into today with the timeless classic, The 1-Minute Manager. So the book kicks off with a story about a young man who's on this exact search. He travels all over the world looking for just one truly effective manager. But instead, he just keeps finding the same two types over and over again. And honestly, both of them were deeply flawed.
And this all leads him to this central conflict that, let's be honest, so many of us in management have faced. Do you focus on the results, or do you focus on the people? It always feels like you have to make a choice. You're either going to be the tough boss or the nice boss. On one side, he met the autocratic managers. They were all about the bottom line, totally hard-nosed. And yeah, the organization looked like it was winning, but the people, they were absolutely miserable. Then on the other side, you had the democratic or nice managers. Their teams loved them, but the company's performance, well, it was really suffering. It was a lose-lose no matter how you looked at it.
And that's when he has this huge aha moment. The tough boss and the nice boss, neither one is the whole package. They were both just half a manager, and neither one was truly effective. So just when he's about to give up hope, he starts hearing these stories, these whispers about a really special manager in a town nearby. Someone who didn't choose between results and people. Someone who got amazing results and had a team that loved what they did. He just knew he had to find out more.
And when he finally meets this manager, he discovers the core philosophy that changes absolutely everything. And it's this: people who feel good about themselves produce good results. It was never about choosing one or the other. They're two sides of the very same coin. So the big question is, how did he do it? Well, it wasn't some kind of magic trick. It all came down to three surprisingly simple, yet unbelievably powerful secrets that he just called 1-minute management. And here they are, the three secrets: 1-minute goals, 1-minute praisings, and 1-minute reprimands. That's the whole playbook, and right now we're going to break down every single one.
Okay, secret number one, and this is the foundation for everything else, is 1-minute goals. This is all about making sure everyone is crystal clear on what they're supposed to be doing and what good performance actually looks like. It's a total no-surprises environment.
And the process itself? It's just brilliantly simple. You agree on the goals together, you clearly define what good looks like, and then you write each goal down on a single sheet of paper. This creates a super fast 1-minute check-in for anyone to just look and see if they're on the right track. Now for the second secret, 1-minute praisings. And you know, this is a huge mental shift for most managers. Instead of spending your time looking for people doing something wrong, you actively, purposefully try to catch them doing something right. And this is so much more than just a casual, hey, nice job. It is a structured process. You praise people immediately. You are super specific about what they did right, and you tell them how it positively impacted the team. This is exactly how you reinforce the behaviors you want to see more of. And finally, we have the 1-minute reprimand. Now, this is probably the most misunderstood secret of the three, but it is so essential. The key here is to address mistakes immediately and fairly, but you focus strictly on the behavior, not on the person. The process is just so incredibly balanced. The first half is direct. It's clear about the mistake. But that second half is just as important. You have to remind them of their value and reaffirm that you still believe in them. This separates the action from the individual, and it lets everyone move forward without baggage. So, we've got the three secrets: goals, praisings, and reprimands. But why are they so ridiculously effective? Well, it all comes down to some really simple but really powerful truths about what makes us humans tick. At its very core, this entire system runs on one powerful truth. The number one motivator for people isn't money, it isn't fear, it's feedback. Getting clear, immediate feedback on your results, that's what fuels champions. Think about why those 1-minute goals are so critical. Imagine you're at a bowling alley, but someone hangs a giant curtain in front of the pins. You roll the ball, you hear a crash, but you have no idea if you just got a strike or a gutter ball. How long are you going to stay motivated to play? Not very long, right? People have to see the target to perform. The psychology behind praisings is just as powerful. Most managers are trained to be problem finders. It's what we do. The 1-minute manager flips that whole script and says your new job is to be a success finder. Actively search for those moments to reinforce. That's how you build real confidence and real momentum.
I mean, this is literally how you train anyone to be a winner. Doesn't matter if it's a new employee or a whale at SeaWorld. You don't just wait for perfection to show up. No, you reward the progress along the way. You praise those baby steps, gradually shaping the behavior until it's exactly what you're looking for.
Now, why do the reprimands work without totally demoralizing people? It's a two-part formula. First, you have to be tough, clear, and direct about the specific behavior that was wrong. No ambiguity.
But then, right after, you have to follow up with the second absolutely essential part. You are supportive of the person. By separating their actions from their value as a human being, you let them know they are still a respected, capable member of the team. And this is the final key. The reprimand is quick, and once it is done, you move on. That's it. There's no holding grudges, no bringing it up again next week. This is what allows people to actually learn from a mistake and get right back to performing well without any resentment.
So what's the ultimate payoff for doing all this? Well, it's not just about building a more effective organization. It's about creating winners.
The proof is in the results. In the story, an executive from headquarters says that this manager's department isn't just the most productive, it's a leadership factory. She says, whenever we need a good manager, we call him because he always has someone ready to step up. He doesn't just manage people, he develops them into future leaders. Ultimately, the book's core message is that the time you spend managing people isn't a cost, it's an investment. Clear goals, sincere praisings, and fair reprimands, they don't take a lot of time, but they give you these incredible returns. And that leaves us all with a pretty powerful question, doesn't it? The best minute you spend is the one you invest in people. So, which minute will you choose to invest today?